Yes. So I guess I'm going to kind of shift gears
Sure.
here. So, and my question is for you. Are you now, or have you ever been, a member of the Cumberland County cocktail class?
Cumberland County cocktail class.
What,
I'm not even
You've
sure
never heard
what
this
that
phrase
is.
before? This is one that Paula Page throws out a lot at his town halls.
Oh, really?
Actually, maybe to give you an idea, can we throw up this image on this? This is a recent comic that came out in the Maine Wire, which we're going to get to.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you seen this?
I think, yeah, that's been a while. I remember seeing that some time back. That was back when our newspaper was under different ownership.
Okay, so that sort of explains that.
Yeah.
And I guess what I'm getting at here is that there is this. What do you have to say about the feeling in Maine that LePage sort of plays upon in dividing us in a way, is this idea of like the Gold Coast,
The Portland curse.
the Portland,
Yeah.
the elite, liberal, yeah.
What do I think? What do I say about that?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of truth to it.
Yeah, okay.
I really do. You know, I think that if you travel around this state and get 20 miles outside, I live in Buxton, okay, so that's close.
So not Cumberland County.
No,
So
I live
yeah.
in New York County. But if you get out into those areas, which are quite close to Portland, you will find, in many ways, a different world. You know, and I think that Portland is becoming increasingly, politically certainly, that Portland is becoming more and more isolated from the rest of the state, and you know, it's a real kind of a paradox, because the state, on the one hand, relies very heavily on the state economy, relies very heavily on Portland as the engine that really drives so much of the Maine economy. So the state needs Portland in a big, big way, but at the same time, there's this resentment, I think, in a lot of ways, and mistrust, and just general feeling in many parts of the state that people in Portland are different from the rest of Maine, and it's showing itself in a big way now. I mean, look, for the first time ever, Maine split its electoral votes. I think that's the latest indication that we are dealing with two very distinct populations here. One is I would say greater Portland, and the other one is everywhere else. You know?
Where does this resentment come from? Is it an issue of people not feeling like they're being heard? Is it financial?
I think a lot of it's financial. I think Portland generally tends to do better economically than the rest of the state. Not generally, always. In terms not only of unemployment statistics, but also median household incomes, average wages. By any metric that you measure, the average person's economic well-being, the person living within 20 miles of Portland, with some exceptions, Cumberland County, is doing a lot better, certainly than the person up in Piscataquis County or the person in Washington County. So yeah, there's that they feel like they're being left behind, which was a big factor in the whole Trump phenomenon. But beyond that, I think the politics are different too. I mean, Portland continually pursues initiatives here in the city that work for the city when it comes to housing or all the various hot button issues here in the city. But the proposed solutions that they come up to in Portland might as well be written in Chinese when it comes to the rest of the state being able to get their heads around it. So as a result, it becomes very easy for the rest of the state, especially when you have people like Paula Page who are exploiting this, to caricature Portland in a way that exacerbates this divide. And I think that's what's happened. I think it's what's going to continue to happen going forward.
you.